Hello and welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters. I'm Qarea, and we're about to rebel against the evil people? I don't know.
Shepard still blames herself for keeping Liko here. But it was my doing. And if he'd gone with me to Gien, she'd be dead now.
I'm grateful to your goddess for bringing you back to me, Kian. Unharmed, in time to fight alongside your sisters and brothers.
I'm sorry for defying you, Shepard.
Sorry? Child, you did the right thing. I was blinded by fear. I just wish Liko had disobeyed me and gone with you to Gien instead of...
If he had, Shepard would be dead. If Liko had joined me on Gien, he'd probably be There's nothing I can say to ease. If he had, then you would not be standing here tonight.
Perhaps, but he would be alive to fight tonight. What can I do?
Look around. Humans and magicals coming together. This wouldn't have happened without you.
Liko would have been proud to fight alongside you, Kian. And I am proud to call you my friend. You've come a long way from the broken man who arrived in the Enclave many months ago.
You believed in me, Shepard. That's what saved me.
I played only a small part. You began believing in yourself. That's what mattered the most. May your goddess continue to watch over you. We need all the help we can get from all the deities that watch over our mortal realms. Go now. Fight. Save us all from chaos.
Alright, cool.
I'm proud of them. After the raid on the Enclave, I wouldn't have blamed them for giving up. But here Hami's men stand with us. But too many are still loyal to Vermon. It'll be brother against brother tonight. So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. That we haven't had a chance to speak since... Anna, Elena, we haven't...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian, really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes. After. We really should.
I'll escort Ferdels to the engine house in the green and watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Something Hami said. Utana learned of my trip to Gien from a trusted source. I wonder whether she is Utana's trusted source or not. It doesn't matter now. We have other concerns.
That always
Something
matters.
Hami... Did you tell Utana about Gien?
Alright. Yes. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and...
I can't give her what she desires most. But I can still grant her a kiss. I can't give her everything she's hoping for. But I can at least say something to make her feel better. Words can never bridge the gap between us. I can't give...
Use your
We'll
words.
see each other again.
Really? Well, if you say so. You have a lot to learn about women, Kian. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Elena.
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Ferdow's?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Let's go. Be safe, Keon. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
That's not the proper reply. If you die, I'll kill you. That's how you're supposed to say that. Children.
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves. Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly.
Now, what am I trying to do? Tower. If I'm correct, the tower's up this way.
This bloody night never ends.
The tree's on fire. Did somebody set my tree on fire? Oh yeah, that's right. I put the guy I don't trust.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holy
Oh, is that Crow?
night. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering... foul!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Qarea of this final remnant of diseased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions and...
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
I guess I'm going to punch this man in the face.
Honor, humility.
Hello?
Certain poor,
over
misguided
here.
individuals seem
Yeah,
to
I
think
know.
that
Bird in
we
that
should be
cage.
protecting magicals.
What do you want,
rather than
bird?
protecting
I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Qarea to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is running.
The tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
I'm just gonna punch him.
Some may even be said to be come to witness the burning of the necromancer's minion, have you? And there's always room for one more witness.
Oh, now I gotta talk to this guy.
He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures.
The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it. To burn it with fire.
When will he ever
fire
shut up?
Cleanses.
This seems like an obvious target for sabotage.
The fire brings the light
This
of
seems like an
goodness to
obvious
us
target.
all.
This must be the kindling
And
they
we
used to
shall
start the pyre.
embrace it.
This seems like an obvious
Yes, I
target for
understand.
sabotage. In this city, they have bathtubs for birds.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable. Native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it.
Empty. Not surprising. Filthy as sin. All which makes
cool,
most
so-
filthy. Nope. They're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Why? What's wrong with you? Cool. I'm using my thing of mathematical of understanding that wet things don't burn very well.
Supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic
This should
in
be enough.
Qarea.
Sounds
When
like
I'm
Hilarious is
elected,
about to
there
wrap
shall
up his
be
mad ramblings.
I would just punch him in the
I just
face.
have to wait and watch.
But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
It's not lighting up. No, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from non-human farmers. All for geese.
Oh.
Ah, burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No. No. No!
So that didn't work.
Humanity, honor, humility.
Alright.
Certain poor
Can I just like throw the bucket on him?
the opinion that we should be protecting magicals rather than protecting humanity against magicals. What sort of madness is that? Or what would incite a respectable woman to stand up and make a fool of herself
Oh, it's empty.
in a crowd of decent, hard-working men
Bird.
in order to defend
baths.
a magical?
Got
I'll
it.
tell you what. Sorcery, dark sorcery.
Can I
the
just
shadow
really just punch this
of
dude in the face?
magical immigrant,
In front of everyone,
necromancy.
while I'm on a
That's
covert
what.
mission.
Before we
I'm not
burn
thinking.
this
I need
bird,
to think of
let me
another
tell
solution.
you a few things about the magical. Non-humans have lower intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a scientific
Where's that woman?
fact. Books.
What are you doing? Don't talk to me. Find a way to save me.
Magicals are diseased things. It may be pleasing in appearance, some of them. Some may
In
be
front of
said to
everyone,
be,
while I'm on a
beautiful,
covert
but
mission.
they are carriers of
I'm not thinking
foul
straight. In this city,
fevers
they have
and
bathtubs for
sorcerous
birds.
contagions.
The Northlanders are an odd folk. Empty. Not surprising. I could use this to grab the bird's cage, but I'd be spotted immediately, and I can't risk sabotaging tonight, no. I need to find a way to remove Hilarious and the crowd of onlookers, before I can grab the cage.
Okay, okay.
He obviously wishes he was elsewhere.
I just want to punch the Jew in the face. I can deal with this kindling. Then he just sets the back of this on fire.
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much. I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like the crowd's fired up. They're hoping for a show. Maybe I can provide them with one.
I need to get him to...
It's only the meager beginnings of our crusade.
He's a despicable little worm, afraid of his own shadow.
Stand over there, my good man. Keep your distance. This fire will burn, and it will burn fierce.
Okay, that... the kindling.
Perhaps I can use this for something.
Yeah, perhaps.
A map of the southernmost parts of Qarea.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable. Native to the Northlands.
Like how
We have
this has
nothing like it in
stopped
Xadia.
me.
Apparently, the reaping's the right time for pumpkins, and they're an important part of the celebrations. A pumpkin.
Bird baths.
Okay, I wanted to pick up
An
the
odd
box.
vegetable.
There's one stall still open.
It's
It appears he
Moon's
even has stock
Eve,
left.
sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame! Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve. I'm buying.
Which wine, sir?
Oh, crap. Ooh, Dragonfire.
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection. Fortified with
I'll
honey
beat you
and
with a
what's the
rock.
price? You don't want some proper background before you...
How much?
125 silver coins, sir.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
Mercurian Red. Goat's Hollow
Hello again.
Winery. I'm not... A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir? Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine.
You keep saying that.
Capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Alright, so now I have...
Death to magicals!
Why did I...
Intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's
Burns like fire! Ah!
Learned scholars have measured skulls and come to this conclusion. You can look it up in books.
That was like drinking the Shadow's sulphurous piss. Ah! I'm reasonably certain that had bird shit
Have you
in it.
finished sampling?
I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
I don't know what my plan was.
Why do I do this to myself?
What was I thinking?
I'll need the cup back, sir. It's the only song. Please return. Have you finished? Can't stay away.
I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir? Interesting.
I want to taste.
As you.
Okay, so that
There
mistake.
you go, sir. Give that a smell.
I'm like, oh, did I just fuck? Oh, excuse my French. Alright.
That was barely 2 drops. I'll need a lot more for this to have any effect. Mercurian red.
I'll
Plain
need the cup
spoken,
back.
but not particularly inspiring. That was like drinking the
Yeah, I guess.
Return the
sulfurous
cup first,
piss.
sir.
I'm reasonably certain that had
What
bird
can I get
shit
you
in it.
tonight, most sober?
I just drank. I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir? Interesting.
I want to take.
As you please. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5,
Really? Is he drunk?
9, 10. Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
Now,
This should be enough. Sounds like Hilaris is about to wrap up his mad ramblings.
have lower
I did.
To wait
less
and watch.
compassion, and
I didn't think that would work. I did think he would actually just pour his
Scientifically
wife.
off talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity, must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
God save me! God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here. We need to get him to a healer, now! Goddess protect us. We'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
I came to see a guy get set on fire.
Good job. And
Okay. I thought there was a time limit because I was worried that.
talk about cutting things close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never. Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No? Not making much of an impression on you. Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
Lead the way, Bird. And fast.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
Yay. I just didn't think he would fill the whole cup full of alcohol. I do like how I got the drink the wine, drink the boo.
Imbeciles? Amateurs? Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I... Finally, What took you so long? I've been in here for days.
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master. About bloody time.
Now what's gonna happen?
Home,
Hey.
sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Crow.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days. But I've nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Qarea. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Alright, well, I'm going to call it there. I saved Crow, and that was far more important than saving the world. So I did my job. So if you liked, like and subscribe. If you didn't like and subscribe, just let me know how bad I'm doing the game. Otherwise, have a wonderful time out there. Bye-bye.